Hello everyone, Delightful here. I like the novel and the new, so today, woo, let's see what the indie world has for me and you. This is Spells and Secrets demo. I apologize for starting at the title screen. Normally I would do that. It's just the loadings in this is a bit unoptimized, so I don't want people staring at the loading screen for like a few minutes. It might take probably take a few minutes, even on my computer, and that could be awkward. And I don't want to have to awkwardly fill that silence. That'll get tiresome. Anyway, yeah, well, it's the elephant in the room. It's sort of a Harry Potter-like influence to the game. You know, I almost didn't touch the game for that. I'm like, I don't know about that. But once I got through the kind of hand-holdy tutorial, it's actually incredible. They've nailed what it is to be a wand twirler, right? To be a wand-twirling wizard, right? There's all kinds of wizards. You can be like a Gandalf wizard, just got like a stave and a sword. That's part of how I'd roll. Or you can do like the Harry Potter thing, get a wand. Or you can have like the Dresden File thing. He has like rings and he punches people with them. That's how he casts his spells. He has like a hockey stick, you know? All kinds of ways of doing magic, right? Well, here we're playing with a stick, which is, you know, it's not a bad way of doing it, I guess. I mean, it's nice and concealable. It's like the sidearm of the magic world, right? If it's stiff enough, you could shank someone with it. I mean, oh my. A vicious wand twirler. I don't know that spell, though. So, it's all about the spells, right? All of it. It's so I can just left mouse button and launch a fireball, or Vocatus Ignis. And you can charge it up, right? That's my mana. It comes back pretty fast. WASD movement, though there is pretty good gamepad support. I find it best on mouse and keyboard. There's a physics engine in this game. It's actually really cool. I use telekinesis. And I select with that, and then I can come on, face that way. Charge the spell and move things around. This is actually, it's not just for looks. I can block creatures with this, and then you can get like an ability. Let's see if I get it here. What'd I get? I got this again. The Arcane Amplifier. It looks like a silly clown bell, but no. It's actually a very powerful artifact. You know, it's just, if you think about it, like, there's an advantage for a wizard being silly and being kind of cringe. He's like, oh god, he's doing his... what's a cringy one? Transform against Radicus. He transforms into a rat. Yeah, it's like, it's so silly. It causes like warriors like, oh god, is he actually saying that? But they see they're diverting attention from the wizard. You never do that, right? Because then he could be like, disappear, or he turns into a rat and he runs away, right? It's like, why would you want to turn into a rat? Well, the rat's really fast. Anyway, the Arcane Amplifier silly horn thing, almost a clown horn. What it does, it modifies my magic missiles, right? I have magic missiles. I can actually hold shift and untransform. So magic missile here. It turns them into like almost like lightning speed. You ain't dodging this. Normally you can dodge magic missiles, ironically, in this game. You can charge it 3 times and it pierces obstacles, targets obstacles, and even becomes unreflectable based on how long you charge it. So that's kind of cool, right? So each time you run, you get like a sort of different modifier in here, right? And I also have a shield. I learned that spell. It's at the second level of your spell, have you know. There's also basic spells. So you have magic missile. You first start with magic missile, telekinesis, and then you can get other spells. So that's the map there. I believe this is coming to the consoles as well. So it's loading, and here we go. We got a combat room, so I can go through the door. Hello, slimy monsters. So here we go. Ouch! I got all confused because I thought that was my fireball and it was theirs because I couldn't see him. I didn't have line of sight to them. Now remember, I don't have a dash, right? Double up the magic. I do have a shield on my right mouse button. I can move those if I want. So each monster has a type of elemental energy, right? Those guys have bump damage, but they're like radiating arcane energy, so I guess it's okay. See, I didn't quite have sight on him. That's what, acid slime slug thing. I took him out. That bell's a bit loud. That probably needs to be tuned down. But beyond that, a little flickering. I hadn't seen that before. I left the game running for a bit, so maybe sort of a test I tend to do. Okay. You can explore. This is all procedural, by the way. It's all just going to mix up the dorm rooms you're going through, or the atriums, or wherever you're going in the castle. So I can either go east, because remember, this is actually an indie isometric action roguelike dungeon crawler. Yeah. With a wand twirling wizard aesthetic. Yeah. Or gameplay, I should say, because it's not just an aesthetic, it actually matters. Like, I'm not dashing around, I'm not bonking people with a sword or anything. No, I'm casting spells. All about the spells. And I think the character moves very slowly. Yes, he does. I think it's intentional. You can actually customize your character a lot too. I tried to make him as cool as I could, but I'm kind of limited, greatly limited by the setting in terms of looking cool, right? Because again, he's a wizard. He's not like this guy purposely looks dorky, right? So people won't disregard him. Kind of like a ball, like I almost called the ball lightning, like like a fire orb. These kind of squirrely guys are, in fact, actually squirrely. Kind of hard to hit. Each enemy tends to have a weakness. I think I should actually... Oh, no, no, no. Raise a shield. Okay. My mana's depleting. Alright, so. Oh, Kashinado, right? Levitate them. Alright, let me go! And then blast them. See, because you gotta slow that big guy down, or the fast guy down. He's gonna. Okay. No, no. No. Where is he? I can also middle mouse button and target. It's not a bad idea to do that. 1, 2. Each spell can charge about 3 times normally if it's a chip. Got him. Good. Says the enemies, don't disregard them. He's not so much. I thought he's slow. Acid slug thing. Check out that. Go. I have a bit of meta progression with this character in terms of increasing their mana. Don't walk in that. That's acid hurts. The fire ones will blow up. Actually, play a little bit of soccer if I want. Telekinesis. That's magic missile. Nope. Yep. And if you get the projectile artifact, you can just launch objects at creatures and stun them. It feels so good. Okay. Got a frost spell. What would I call that? Ipsum Frigicus, right? You kind of saw that part of like vibe to things if that's what you want to do. I mean, if you're into those sorts of games, you probably like this. I'm not so much into that, but I still like it, so it's a good game. Transform into a mouse so I can move at a decent speed. Because remember, like the characters, he's not very physically adept, right? The character's not. They're a wizard, right? They're all about the casting of the spells, right? So if they want to go fast, they turn to a mouse. Yeah. If people laugh at them, good for them, right? Because then their attention will be diverted. This is a combat room. If I step into that, what should I do? Limitation's probably what I want as a secondary. I'll play around. Yeah, I'll play around with that. So I can actually charge up ahead of time as the... There we go. Because it's not going to drain me beyond a certain amount. Oh, doing that. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to do, but alright. So, oh. Ah. There we go. Oh, he's going to be trapped. I never actually had that happen before. There we go, thank you. Yeah, those guys can be tricky. It's like, you raise a ward, is what you do. And... because they'll charge you. Another way to do it is you'll move objects in front of them and they'll slam into them. Or you move them, because you can move, something else I can do, it's pretty funny. I can move my enemies around. It's really fun. I'm just toying with these guys a bit, but... See, Magic Missile it's not quite as destructive as Fireball. Mega Ignis. Very nice. Take him out. And who's the last guy? To levitate him. There we go. And my mana come back a bit. You see how deliberate it is. You feel like a wizard playing it. They've nailed the feel. I don't know the weakness of... I don't think it's fire. He's not weak to fire. Oh, there we go. It worked. So for clearing that room, I should get... What is that? A Magic the Gathering card? No way! Yeah, that's the reference. It's a banned card. Magic Missile temporarily makes you... Oh, so I'm getting a lot of cards that boost Magic Missiles, a lot of artifacts. So, okay, I guess I'll try to use it more. It temporarily makes you agile and bolstered when I hit 3 different enemies in quick succession. So, pew, pew, pew. Agile entities have increased action speed. Bolstered entities deal increased damage of abilities. Okay, so they really want me to focus on Magic Missile. This is interesting. It's very... Oh, there's also a vendor here. It needs gold. Gold within run currency. XP is actually amassed in between runs. You just keep that, which is generous. As you also keep the spells you find, but not the artifacts or the gold. Unless you invest in the shop. Yeah, the capitalist mage who's a merchant you can find in here. If you give him the gold, if you find him and give him the gold, you find the run, you save it. So it's a nice way of doing things. It's just a really quality and charming game. Normally I don't go for the cutesy stuff, but this is so good. I mean, they nailed the feel of a wizard. I'm not like a muscle-bound fighter mage. I'm not like a guy who can just kind of cast magic. I'm a wizard. And the character creator actually, well, you can make all sorts of young kind of looking kids if you want. It'd be nice if you can make them a bit older, like Scruffy. Maybe you repeated class like 12 times or something. Make like the dude. I tried. I mean, this guy's cool as I could, and I got kind of like a prep school kid look, which is... couldn't even change the color of the pants. I mean, I'd never be seeing those kind of burgundy pants, but, you know, whatever. So read things. Basic knowledge of griffins. Yeah, blah, 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 griffins. Because, I mean, Griffinstein, don't you know? Not Gryffindor, Griffinstein. Very different. That's a flame slime? Now, you might think, flame slime, right? He's immune to fire. No, he's just heavily resistant. It's a bit resistant. Seems to take a bit of damage from it. There we go. That guy explodes. Like, the fire slimes explode, the acid ones spew acid, and all other kinds of enemies will have different types as well. I don't know what that is. That could be a ghost. I should be using more magic missile, because they want to boost it so many times. I might as well. That's a magic slug slime thing? Yep. So magic missile can charge very quickly. Am I amplified yet? I didn't get any kind of boost on or anything, a trigger. So this guy, he's not taking much from it. Whereas fire is going to be more effective. A little more effective. That did him. No, he's just napping. His enemy's got kind of a stiff chin on him. Oh, a little baggy. This is where the gold is. Go with the baggy. Open the baggy. Open the baggy, man. Here we go. So this is actually, I suppose, technically a twin stick shooter, right? So you see that diamond there where I'm looking? You can also middle mouse button just lock on if you want. They're saying something. Oh, they're saying something's here. Gotta be ratty. Too slow. But even the slowness of the game is intentional. The main character is intentional, right? Because it's all about planning ahead. And if you want to be fast, turn to the rat. Tatomicus raticus. Because why not? Sufficiently cringy pink Latin, right? You can actually find a bit of magic cheese that lets you transform like instantly. So it's like you can. I don't know if you're quick. Treat it as sort of effectively a dash, I guess. But it's magical, right? Everything you do is a spell. If you're trying to use more magic missile, I guess. It's just your starting attack spell. It's kind of anemic. Though there are enemies that have weakness to it. I mean, it's fast, but I'd rather throw fireballs, you know? Oh. Ice. Ice is pretty fun. Doesn't actually deal damage, though. Kind of wish it would. And I can actually get close to them. And boom! Do like a force push thing. That was physical damage, right? So when you freeze someone, they become very vulnerable to physical damage. That's also what you do if you upgraded your telekinesis. If you got that artifact to let you just hurl things. I really like that one. Wish I had that one. Wish you could like lock in artifacts. I think you can do that for different schools. Yeah, there are different schools in this. Again, that yeah. Getting the Potterish influence yet? We got the clearly not Gryffindors here. Yeah. Green Watch, Green Guard, yeah. Fire Blades. You get in the houses, yeah. But it's its own thing, right? It's charming, and it, dodges some other aspects of Harry Potter that some people might not want to deal with. Right? It's its own thing, and it's influenced by it. Oh, I got a scaredy cat rescuing. So scared, so scared. Yeah, I rescued you, girl. And if you find, yeah, she puffs away. She does like a recall spell, whatever. And if you find that person, the tons of students, you're rescuing them, they'll give you like XP when you find them out in the atrium area. Which is nice, a little thing to find. And I think, yeah, there we go. So the sparkles tell you where to go. If there are enemies in a room, normally you have to clear them all to block the doors with that purplish stuff there. Oh, I remember there was a thing, or a hint that one of the paintings will attack back if you attack it with fire. I think it's this one. Haha, you fool! It is this one. See? Ah, we had a secret door. I love it. There's actually another secret you could find in like different colored scones, torch scones. You could, if you angled them in a certain way, you'd also open the secret. That's nice. That was good. So I got some money and old and scribbled note. The notes on the page were crossed out and corrected many times. Nevertheless, a hand-drawn family tree can be made out. It's not a straight line, is it? Begin with King Ludwig VII and ends with K.E. Mysterious. Okay. I was kind of more. I want more than gold, yeah. I want like an artifact or a new spell or something. Cool though, little secret. Fire, I think, so I'm gonna be dealing with in there. What do I want? I could freeze it. That should be the weakness, I think. Yeah, it's the flame fox. Okay, so I can actually root them like that, but the best way to deal with them is actually levitate them and then blast them. Levitation auto. That sounds sufficiently cringy enough to be a spell, doesn't it? It can't sound too cool, right? Because it has to sound, kind of cringy. Oh yeah, the enemies will actually hurt themselves too, or environmental damage effects will. It's like a radiating fireball, and it killed the magic fox there. There's like a term for those. I think it's like a Japanese thing, Japanese mythology thing of the fox with multiple tails. There's a character in Inuyasha. I can't remember it. Just, oh, but I remember that. Spacebar to go levitate the. I'll try to magic missile him, I guess. Come on. It just seems to feel so anemic when I have elemental magic, right? Freeze them. There we go. And then what you want to do once you freeze them is toss him. He's not very vulnerable to physical damage, though, is he? Hey guys, I'll just burn the fire guy. Bit of gold. So, bit of a pool noodle there. Why not? But having fun. Got a lot of cash. This way or that way? The boss. The bosses aren't too bad. They have shield, right? So before... You'll be fighting bosses with a shield before you do, so you want to time them. I find the best way to do is to stun them, actually. Like telekinesis ability, or just launch, nuke them down fire. Mega Ignis fire is actually very powerful. Here's the merchant guy. Here he is. No, I tried. You can't actually destroy the merchants, unfortunately. You're a nice apprentice wizard. So I can buy things from them. Over to this little invest button here. I can click that and go, put it on the card, Mr. Antos. He's like, sure thing, buddy. And then what that means is it takes all the money, and the next time I run, I have that. I can access his brother merchant in the atrium there outside. Well, it took one hit, silly, but I should be fine. First boss isn't too bad. Fought a fire guy, a lightning guy. I think I fought a shadow guy. Yeah. They all feel different. Living quarters. I was calling the student dorms, pretty much what they are. So I don't want to be in ratty form for this. I don't think. Shift to transform out. What do I want? Levitation could be helpful. Magic missile. I wasn't seeing the benefit of it. If I go over to... Okay, that's some of your meta progression upgrade. Different spells. I can click and drag things in. I just find it best to have like right mouse button as a shield. Like Skyrim or Morrowind or anything like that. Right mouse button shield. Left mouse button as attack. And then space is my utility. It can be whatever. You also have shift. You can find refilling potions. I could have bought one earlier, but I prefer to bank the money. Your character has a smartphone because this isn't Dresden Files. Magic works well with tech. I always thought they should kind of pose each other if I can find it more interesting. Bit of Arcane and Steamworks Obscura influence as well. I don't know if Dresden predated that or came after. They feel about the same time period, late 90s. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's telling me I have the 2 modifiers on it. Silly. Band magic card. Love it. What is it I want? I mean, the smart bet, I could try to just freeze him. Now levitate him. That's what I want with the crowd controlled levitation. So it's gradually filling up with purple. I can just charge up the levitation. Now, a change here. A big thing, actually. Who is it? Is it Fire Guy? Ignatia the Feverin. Yeah, it's Fire Girl, I guess. This time I won't hold my fire. No matter how much tricks you pull, you won't stop the crown. Oh, God, they're yuck. Alright, so see, I can probably just take her out. Because I have a... Yeah, she's fire. I can do fire, too. So these fires are mortars, right? So I can indirectly attack. I also have a shield. Oh! I got too sloppy. Tried to be cheap. Cancel it out too soon. There we go. Just try to levitate you. I'll shut her down for a bit. My mana come back. Uh-oh. So shield's very helpful. She's actually still casting from up there. Nice. I could do that. See, she's not too bad. I can probably beat her without a shield too if I really wanted to. Beating these guys with telekinesis was really fun. Oh, no. Having a bit of meta progression in terms of increasing my spell mana just makes it a little faster. So just keep moving versus her. There's a lightning mage who's a bit more challenging and interesting to fight. They'll like electrify things and hurl them at you. Project ball lightning. No, we don't want that. It's such a nice touch that the enemies who use an element aren't immune to it. Get too low, actually. The shield's really draining me. There we go. See? I love that the enemies take damage from their own fire, too. It's so good. She's about to drop. She's better fire mage than me. She has different spells, but she's just not good. There we go. Dropped her. And she'll puff away. She's not dead. She knocks some souls out of her. No, no, no! The flame of the crown will never fade! And then, beep. Drop some hearts. Heal me, thank you. Yum, 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 yum. See, it'll take you to 3. Heart drops don't... You have to buy them when you get them off bosses. Like, a lot of action roguelikes, healing's actually very rare. So that's zone 1. I cleared that. Cleared that like 3 or 4 times, I think. Just messing around with different builds, unlocking spells. The loading, I had skipped it initially because it's a bit sluggish. It's super early, it's fine. Well, we wait for that to load. See if there's anything else I want to say in my write-up of the game. Meta progression, levitation, other spells, all kinds of different artifacts. Oh yeah, I had an electrification. Once I clear this, once I load into a new zone, I will get another choice of artifact, right? It's really fun. The game tends to focus you, right? So they're trying to focus me on magic missile. I'm not even using it because I wasn't seeing the boost from the hitting multiple enemies, getting faster. Didn't trigger anything. Wasn't a spell effect. I didn't feel faster. Nice. Is that dusk? Yeah, it looks like dusk. What's that? The crooked wand. Oh, transforming out of mouse form will temporarily transform the closest entity into a nearby mouse. Transform entities, transform back when damage. Kind of silly. I mean, it's something. I like a reroll option, honestly. Transforming out of mouse form. So not when I enter it, when I get out of it. Will temporarily transform. So this is really encouraging me to be in mouse form. Like all the time, then pop out of it and just polymorph something nearby. That's what it's encouraging me to do. So I'll do it. Okay, so the enemies here are going to be much tougher. Enemies... So, kind of funny. It gives me a bit of crowd control on them. Oh, and I completely wasted it. Funny, hilarious. I didn't even need it, but... No. See, he bonked himself. That's fine. They're very vulnerable when you knock them down like that. Oh, they knock themselves down. So that was like a hedgehog kind of sort of sonic thing, but he also had an acid element. You're going to see a lot of more enemies with elemental effects on them now. So I got electric slime guy now. He kind of... I think he explodes in like a lightning aim when he dies. Most enemies, like enemies in this have bump damage. It makes sense why they do. They're radiating elemental or arcane energies, right? Yeah, he explodes in lightning. Oh yeah, I should be a mouse. Transformicus Radicus! That's cringy, right? Super cringy. Old newspaper. Once a year! Rare opportunities! Griffinstein. Yeah, I'm Griffinstein, not Gryffindor. Okay, silly. Okay, and get next to you and... Nope! Ugh! So not worth it, though, because I took damage. But, it's like, eh. Yep. Of limited use. So they naturally kind of do what I do. I've had levitation the best one. It doesn't work on one who flies. Makes sense, right? Makes perfect sense. That doesn't work on a flying entity. There you go. It makes that kind of too loud chime once you clear it. Clear the room anyway. I can move ahead. Remember, it's isometric, so the isometry, I can't move the camera zoom or anything. That would be north, right? So that'd be west. Yeah. Okay, thank you, an upgrade. I haven't seen this room before, it's nice. Outside, but technically, you know, a room. Triangle, a square. You give me a crystal ball? I haven't seen this one before. Oh, it's a Snowglobe. Castle to Snowglobe telekinesis artifact. I've not seen this. Telekinesis chills and subsequently freezes its target temporarily. This is really good. Frozen entities become inanimate, slippery, and fragile. Fragile entities, they take more damage from physical damage. So I can shatter them, essentially, is what they're telling you. That's interesting. Oh, it's telekinesis, right? Okay, alright. So maybe I'll try that. That's magic missile. Let's mix up those two. Telekinesis. So kind of cold. That's nice. And then say when I can also frost. Can I frost it again? Can manually frost it. I want. Yeah. Effectively the same thing. And yeah, boom. Interesting. I'll try to use it because I really like telekinesis in this game. It's really fun. If there's a magic specialization, my favorite is telekinesis because you see lets you do so many interesting, fun things. Use the environment against your enemies, hurl things at them, pick them up, toy with them. So much more fun than elemental magic. Elemental stuff can be fun too. Ah, it does freeze them. Very nice. So I think fire doesn't work so well if something's already frosted. Yeah, it worked alright. Doesn't break things. But yeah, this is really nice. I've gotten a sort of same thing with lightning. I find frost more useful. Alright, there's a ghost. Ghosts have a weakness to magic missile. It's very D&D-ish. Where is he? He's invisible. There he is. Where's the ghost? Where are you, you bastard? Okay, it's gonna be in there. See, he's a poltergeist. He's hiding me. He's screwing with me. Or is it puzzle? Let me see. Is the door sealed? That'll be the tell. It is. It's a poltergeist. I can catch him as a mouse. Yeah. They like to hurl things at you. But magic missile is their weak. No, it's a. Okay. Take that. Take that, mousey. That's right. I did that. And then what else I could do? Ooh, I can actually swap things. Well, I will hold them with this. I mean, it drains a little bit of mana, but not much. Because he's frosted, right? So if I... Shattered. Oh! I unlocked a secret. Nice, nice. I haven't seen this one before. Get him away there. Can ice break things? No? Kind of wish ice did damage too. Oh yeah, you can also damage yourself. That's what I was showing you there. Be careful. Gold? Not what I was looking for, but alright, I'll take it. Come on. Thank you. Oh, more gold. Love it. Got 2. So I can find that merchant. I can bank this too. So all the spells do feel very different. They have nice interactions. Alright, so we got like slime, hedgehog. That's the poltergeist there, weak to magic missile. I can probably just blast him from here, technically. Because I have that magic missile that goes through walls, I guess. You kind of want to lock in on the... Really? You can't get through that, huh? We'll lock in on the ghosts. Alright, fine. Let's just... Go! Haha! Oh, that didn't work because he spewed acid when he... Ah. He spewed acid. That's funny. He missed that time. Normally that works. I should probably... The safer bet is to use telekinesis on him. That's not telekinesis. Whoa! No, there it is. Nope, nope, nope. You go over there. So I can really mess with him. And so you can't actually telekinesis. Oh, you can telekinesis the ghost a little bit. Okay. It's kind of hard to do it too. Oh, I iced him. Nice, nice. So then... Say it stuns him. That's how you defeat them. The best way to, anyway. You can use fire. Take him close. Frost him. And then... Shatter him. Oh, it broke. Well, that worked. And that's charged with lightning. Shouldn't go near that. You go south. Make sure the magics just interact in a fun manner. There's what? Arcane damage, fire. Frost doesn't actually do damage, which I kind of think it should. Just mention that though. Like Skyrim, like Skyrim actually, no, people rip on Skyrim for what it does wrong. But actually nailed elemental magics just because of how bad elemental magics were in Oblivion. They were horrible. Hello. What's that? Griffinstein Honorary Award. Selflessly protecting her classmates from the burning, the burning painting I fought earlier. Okay, I got one of them. I didn't be too close. There we go. I can get 2. 2 is enough. 200 damage. Very nice. I got you. Oh, that was very funny. He threw it at my face. I thought I had him in time. I did not. Well done, Ghost. Well done. I prefer to be doing this, throwing the podiums at people, but oh well. Is there anything else here? I can go in here. Yeah, I so wish I could hurl things. It's so fun. Oh, there's a bit of gold here. Now, if you look on here, it looks like it's going to be over here. No. Like, that's just indicating it's on the map. Not that it's in, like, the center lower part of the map. It's not. It's just somewhere here on the map. Don't know where. And I should be a mouse to speed it up. There we go, to find it. Because, I mean, $100 for a potion. They are quite nice. You can get, like, an invisibility potion. You can get it. It's right there, see? So it doesn't correspond at all. What's going to be? Yeah, 50. Nice. Nice. And I get this way. Okay. Lightning. Alright, alright. Come on. Science lab. I don't think my telekinesis is good enough to move that. It can be good enough to move that. Where'd you go? Getting close. It's not going to hurt me with that, are you? There we go. And 1, 2. That's enough. Oh, it wasn't only enough to kill him. Because he's a ghost, so he didn't take so much damage from it. They're resistant to physical. So he didn't take 200 to like 50, so like 1/4. Can I shoot that out? No, I can't. Okay. So science labs. So further example, they mix science and magic. What's that called? Like super science? Like a science fantasy of the 1960s and 70s. Like Jonas Ventures kind of sort of thing. That's just kind of like a floating magic thing that's around. I can move it, but I can't kill it. Is that a ghost? Is that what that is? No, it's a dragon. Well, see, that's how slow his magic missiles are. Mine are like really fast. I can also just do that. 1, 2. Oh my god! So if you get close, boom. But this has no reach. See? I can blow things around, but they don't do much damage. See, I wouldn't be able to reach that. Whereas if I use something more precise, telekinesis, I can move that little arcane trap around. Pretty cool. Yeah. Another way of using the environments. Can I destroy it when I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Okay. Cool, though. Did I get the money that was here? I did not, because I still see the icon. Once you get the gold, the icon does disappear, which is very nice. Is that an intractable? No, that one is... Who's this one? Eisenhardt awarded the finest graduate history. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Nothing cool. Story stuff if you want it. Here for the gameplay, though. So, and the gold. Where's my gold? There it is. Alright. I guess I'll head north. You can head back, too, if you want. You don't just have to go forward. Because sometimes you might want to head back and visit the merchant, alright? Or deposit money or whatever. What's it going to be? Now, no, most spells you actually cannot cast while moving. Like shield, you can move slowly and cast. That's a rare one, though. Normally you can't. So say I can cast this and slowly move, but like this roots me. Can't. I'll probably just fireball this arcane dragon down. Whoa, see, magic missile does sort of home. It is nice like that. They do kind of sort of remember the references. But I can't move when doing this, but I can stop spells while doing it, and then bye. Oh, it wasn't the wall wasn't close enough, so the actual push doesn't hurt them. It's the slamming against the wall that hurts them, right? But it's a fun way, being like a kinetic mage. Oh, reminds me of, this wasn't a magic game, but remember, or movie, remember when it came out like maybe 15 years ago, Push? Such a cool, it's all about, like, what if it was a mutant and his whole thing was he just pushes people around with telekinesis. That's what he does. And it was good. And there was another one who could, like, yeah, other abilities could, like, scream. Ah, yeah. Always the ghosts. I get cocky of them, think I can just shut them down with magic missile and they throw something in their face. Now I kind of want a merchant to buy some healing. I'd hope that this would be the run where I can kill the second boss. That's the boss right there. We don't want to play with them yet. Don't want to do that yet. That's bad. Head this way. Because once you do clear the boss, you have to head to the next zone, I believe. No, can't go that way? Okay. It's a fun, very chill game. Each combat feels meaningful, and you can very quickly make a little mistake and be behind the 8 ball a bit. Like, I took, what was it, half heart damage I shouldn't have taken, so I'm 1 hit from death. Sloppy. I can also push 2, for whatever reason it's 2, to see. Like, that's the connecting room. I can go south. No, that's not actually south. Because it's isometric, right? So that would be the north, east. That would be the east. And through the lab here. And here we are, over there. Come on. Thank you. Use a mouse using telekinesis to open doors, but normally you can't. Okay, it's a combat room. This might kill me. I suppose that's okay. I can show off the other stuff. I think, because I have my shield, as long as I'm quick with the shield, I should be fine. Telekinesis I just find very fun to use, very satisfying. Get a big fireball going. Ghosts. Alright, fine. And squirrels, of course. Okay, well, he didn't hurt me. He did stun me, though, still. This is actually not good, because the squirrels are going to mess me up. It's an arcane squirrel, of course. And the moment I drop it down, magic missile. Thank you. I didn't get good upgrades there. Outstanding wizard. Not really. And so I'm getting there. Got some XP, got some old gold lost. Yeah, because I didn't manage to deposit that. That's fine. I can show up the hub zone now, which is cool. So, yeah, lots of mana progression. This is the merchant here. So I deposited a bit of credit, and I can get. Well, I can unlock these things. So, better costumes, I guess, if you want. I might actually look at that. Lucky bags can have a chance to also contain a heart, so I could actually give you a bit more chance to recover, because normally they just give you gold. To also contain, so you're not even losing gold. Nice. And gold hoarder, you now encounter the mysterious golden blobber, so you can take them out. It's like a loot goblin. You can take them out, get some goodies. This is the other, more traditional mana progression. More mana, more hit points. You can bank for that. Shielding. Mana recovery. And this guy here, first year spells, can teach you more spells. I could upgrade mouse form or levitation, and if I get more, I can get jostle. Jostle is just such junk range, you know? And she teaches the junior spells, just the little ones. You start with magic missile and telekinesis. And you just kind of move around here if you like. Talk to the students if you want, they'll give you little tips. And as you rescue more and more of them, they'll get more tips, right? Little combat arena here, you can test things. No, not magic missile, not that. I can go fireball. Does what, 25? 13, okay. What if I just try to get one of them in? 13. About 2. 25. And then if we get just one of them. So 25. What if we go 3, right? So it can get quite big. 38, 75, yeah. Seems the third one deals more damage to one of them. No, it's just 38. Now I need to know. Is it turning on the radius? No, it's just kind of picking one of them. Or it's critting, I don't know. But you see, this is the deck spell you start with. And then you can get fireball, which is much more substantial. Very cool. Shield's very handy as well. Can head in here, talk to more of them. See if I can maybe find one of the ones I rescued for some souls. I mean, XP. Not drain their soul, no. The other houses. I can buddy up with them? They can teach me reclaim? Concentrate to imprint the last artifact you picked up. Yeah, this is the not Gryffindor faction. They will remove it, but grant you its effects permanently. Oh, that's nice. I want that. So that is because I can do that, because I guess I have done enough cool stuff for them. Yeah, I've unlocked see how they like it if I find artifacts. Okay, I'm going to do that anyway. These guys like it if I collect potions. I don't always do that. These guys like it if I collect creatures. I don't know how to do that. And these guys like it if I waste bosses. Or collect bosses. I don't know how to do that. But I'll take a new spell. That seems cool. Gimme. Sold out. Okay, now I can go in there and hang out with you. Super cool. No? Excellent, you can finally start your collection. Use the reclaim spell successfully well in the castle, and I'll accept you as a shine hunter. Thank you. Because I hunt for shinies, I guess. Okay. That in the castle. Oh, okay. So what does that look like? So pretty much it binds an artifact to me. That's pretty cool. Oh, and here's the little magic mirror if you want to change how your character looks. I did the best I could with this guy. Yeah. I mean, he seems thrilled to be here, doesn't he? I tried. I couldn't put any white streaks in his hair. I couldn't give him a little goatee. I mean, he's a kid, you know. There are limits to what I can do. He can only be so cool, right? Be unbalanced otherwise, right? Male, female, do whatever you want. As long as you look like a kid, right? I suppose that's the universe, right? What else? Oh, yeah, other faction. Angry Eye faction, yeah. I kind of want to show off. Well, maybe I'll do another video on it just because I mean, it's going to be like a load screen. So it should be a bit much. Anyway, this is Spells and Secrets demo. It's really cool, and I recommend checking it out if you like action roguelikes, particularly ones with a very magical bent. And this one's very much that. Cool looking, too. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Bye.